3, 2, 1. Hello! I'm over here now. I've been sticking to this corner over here for so long that it feels weird to be here, like more in the center of the screen. The reason I'm over here is because I was playing Apex with my streamer friend Richter Fowl yesterday. And the UI of Apex has a lot of stuff in the right corner, so I was over here just to not be in the way, you know. But I think I'm going to move myself back, actually, because I think being over in the corner is better for what I'm about to play today, which is Homeworld Cataclysm. There we go. Let me just slide over like this. There we go. There's something else I need to slide over as well. Something very important, a crucial component of this stream. It's the head pat hand. There we go. It's in the correct position. Very crucial. Alright, so, everybody, I think it's about time that we end Homeworld Cataclysm, or Emergence as it's also known. I've been playing this game for a little bit now. I thought I was going to finish it last stream, actually, which was earlier this week, but I ran out of time, I guess. I failed the last mission and I ran out of time to try it again, so we're going to start off at the last mission of the campaign, this stream. The thing about the last mission is that even though it's challenging, it's not like super long. So I am not expecting this. I'm not expecting this stream to be very long. In fact, I think we're probably going to end the. Assuming I don't fail like a whole bunch of times, we're probably going to end this stream a little earlier than usual. But I do have some other things planned after we finish the Cataclysm campaign. I was thinking that we could take a look at the trailer for Homeworld 3 that just came out. It was released at Gamescom. I've been looking at it several times already, trying to absorb all the details, and I was thinking that maybe we could go through it together. It would be kind of fun to go through it together and try to see like all the little details we can glean from that, all the things we can learn, all the things we can say about the game, thanks to the trailer. I was initially planning to do that, go through the Homeworld 3 stuff, like what we know about the game, after playing Homeworld 2, which I will also do, but this trailer came out like just this week, so I figured it would be better to go through it while it's still somewhat fresh, you know? While it's still on people's mind. So yeah, that's the plan, man. But first, it's time to kill the beast. I'm gonna do a bit of a story recap for those of you who haven't been here from the start, or those of you who haven't played the game before. Basically, I am in space. I accidentally unleashed, or the faction I'm playing as, we accidentally unleashed like a deadly space plague, and we've been racing around trying to warn people and trying to prevent people from using this space plague to make weapons, and we've tried to build weapons of our own to be able to defend ourselves, and now we finally found a cannon, a giant cannon that we have gotten help to repair, so now we can probably kill the origin of the beast, the first ship to be infected by the beast. We can kill it and put an end to the infection, hopefully. Gonna see how it goes. It didn't go very well last time. Right, let me just get into the game. It will all make sense when we get into the game. I am a little sad because when I played last time, I got to a mission that was really cool, and there was a moment that was really cool, and it was cool, but it was also kind of ruined because there was like a bug or something that made the game skip like one of the voice lines in the dialogue that made it like less. It made it make less sense. So kind of a shame about that. I think maybe I might have accidentally skipped it. It wasn't on purpose, but sometimes shit like that happens. Either way, I've still had a lot of fun playing the game. I'm a bit sad that it's almost over, but that remains to be seen if we can even beat the final mission. Boink should be on screen now for you guys. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That was fast. Right, so I am going to load the end of the mission before. So mission 16, I'm going to load that. This is the mission where we managed to defeat the Cleesan and the Beast mothership that was made from the lower parts of this ship. So, before I leave, I don't think I need to gather up all the resources because I already have such a ridiculous amount, but I am just gonna let these guys do their thing while I build some ships to prepare for the next mission. You can escort those. You can go with those. We can speed up. Oh, sorry. Speed up time a little bit. I gotta make sure to hit the right keys here, otherwise it could be... I'm using some like keys as shortcuts for the stream, and then some keys are obviously for the game, so it's a little weird when they overlap. But I think it's still working, everything. So, do we get like another destroyer? Or do we get like hive frigates? Someone told me that hive frigates were really strong. I think it might be a good idea to have some... I'm gonna check what I do have. I got 6 multi-beams, 1 dreadnought, 2 carriers, 10 workers, 1 command ship, 4 destroyers, 2 other destroyers, and 1 assault frigate. I think I do want to save up for another dreadnought. They are really good to have. I don't know if I will actually... if it's worth it to cancel some ships or to retire some ships in order to get another dreadnought. It might be. How much do we need for another dreadnought? We need... I think these cost... How much is it? It's 80. And we have... It actually doesn't say here. It's not a number. You can see it here, though. 25 plus 44. Never try to do math on stream. It's like 69, right? Am I getting that right correctly? Okay. So, how much is 1 multi-beam, then? Multi-beam frigates 12. Okay, we need a whole bunch of those we need to retire. Well, actually, no. It's just... It should be just 1, right? Let's try. See if I see if I'm getting the math correct.
This is command.
This is command. I've talked about this before, but one of the coolest aspects of this game is just how much your command ship changes over the course of the campaign. It looked completely different at the start of the game. Dreadnought. There we go.
Beginning construction of Dreadnought.
Perfect. Still do have some workers here. We might as well destroy these just because we don't have much else to do. My ships are very simple in how they're set up right now. I have most of my ships on 5 and then my multi-beams on 6. And that's about it. I do have a tremendous amount of workers too.
Ready to go.
Oh, this could actually go in group 5.
Stand by group 5.
Cool. Right. They do actually get a little bit more experience by killing things. Keep forgetting that that's the thing, so... It's worth keeping your most experienced ships alive, I suppose. I think we're good to go now. I'm gonna save again, so I don't have to repeat these steps in case I fail. So, 4 stream... Mission 16. Save. Right. The reason I'm doing this, restarting from the previous mission instead of going to the next mission right away when I started the stream, is because there's like a bug that causes the wrong music to play. You go straight into a mission. For some reason. I don't know why. It's not uncommon. It happens in quite a few games. I know in Fear 2, if you load a game in the middle of a battle, it doesn't play the proper battle music a lot of the time. What are these guys doing in the back? There's plenty... It's space, guys. There's plenty of space for everyone. You don't have to push and shove. Here comes the carrier. Oops. Oh. There we go. Took you a while to get in position there. Alright.
Our prisoner was telling the truth. We are picking up distress calls from the Republican naval base. It's under attack from the Nagarok and a huge beast fleet. We will try and get there in time to help, but even if we can't save them, we must engage. This must end now, whatever the cost.
Yeah, it's time to put an end to this.
contact with the moon. Entry to Nomad Control. Come in, Control.
Naval Base Alpha.
Thank you, God, for reinforcements. These things are all over us. We've lost contact with the Nomad Moon. You have to help us.
Try to hold on, Republican fleet. This is the Kith Samta warship Kunlun. We'll try to send help while you regroup. We need you to transmit all the information you have on this Nomad Moon.
Understood, Kunlan. Prepare to... Multiple missile attacks! Losing control of their 4, 9, and 17. Kunlan, they've gotten through. We won't be turning against our own people. You have to attack the front sensors. They have a minimal scanner with us. It won't trigger those pulsar fields.
Alright, it's time to move up right away.
Be advised, fleet. Stand by Group 5. Target acquired. Stand by
So
Group
the
6.
miners are now warriors.
Adding ship
You
to
have
Group
come
7.
far.
Stand by Group 5.
From Tar. You can still join us and be
Stand by Group
rewarded
6.
as the imperialists will be.
I have my doubts about this proposition.
Supreme upon Ika.
Is this not
What you wanted.
when you awakened, my children?
Bridge. Not this way. We make no bargains with you. Not now, not ever, monster. We may not be true warrior yet, but we were good enough to burn your first 2 children to ashes. Stand
Yep.
by Group 7. Stand by Group 5.
Children are not
Ourselves. We have
Formation set.
been.
and always will be.
Stand by Group 6.
I'm gonna try to use the multi-beams to target the workers down. We'll see about that.
Targeting beams now.
There's a lot of repair going on. Like, I remember our allies also have a lot of support frigates, so...
Worker ready.
Stand by Group 5.
Okay, wow, I should not have put them information here. That's taking way too long to get to the actual fight.
Moving. Stand by Group 6.
Turrets online. Fire, fire, fire!
So what happened last time I played this mission is that I got a little overconfident, right? I managed to get to a pretty good position, where my fleet, I still had like a full fleet, I still had like a lot of resources, everything was looking fine, and then I got super swarmed by a bunch of ships, and I couldn't replenish my own fleet fast enough, so I just died. It's like super fast.
Systems ready. Systems ready. Ready, guns.
Okay, so they're not going to be able to take on the heavy cruiser, but they can take out the escort,
Targeting
at the very
beams
least.
now.
There we go. Zap, zap, zap.
Fire, fire!
They're getting mega repaired, so they should be fine. Why are you guys taking so long? I don't understand. Are you just... Oh, they're moving at the speed of the dreadnoughts, which are really slow. I should have sent in the destroyers alone.
Stand by Group 6. Stand by Group 5.
You can all target down this one.
Stand by Group 6.
Turrets online. Are you sure?
Oops. Whoops. I keep like trying to queue up orders and I order friendly fire instead. That's a bad mistake to make.
Report of hostiles by Group 6.
Yeah, sorry, I just took my headset off to check the volume, but it sounds okay. I'm just gonna double check one thing real quick. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. Cool. Let's keep going.
Stand by Group 6.
Okay, you need to get out of there, guys.
Aye.
Try to send them out of the path of the heavy cruiser. Yeah, so the issue really isn't that I lose ships and don't have the resources to rebuild them. The problem is that if I lose too many ships at once, I won't have time to replenish them. That's the primary issue.
Reporting damage.
Multi-beam frigate moving out. Shunting power.
Stand by Group 5.
Come on, kill this thing.
Multi-beam
I'm
frigate
gonna see if I have any targets for a siege cannon strike, but it's a little scary because the repulsor field of the Nomad Moon, as I talked about last time, the repulsor field of the Nomad Moon will just like send the siege cannon shots back to me,
Report of hostile
which is a problem. Okay, you are heading in a weird direction, guys.
Ready for orders.
Okay, these are not a problem.
Fire!
Kill him.
Stand by Group
Nice.
5.
Okay, so that's the first battle one. And now we need to start to focus on finding the Nomad Moon, and we need to take out the proximity sensors.
Worker here.
I don't actually have any space
Stand by
for
Group
like
5.
Engaging fusion drives. Now, carry
I don't have any space for like building acolytes or anything to take out the proximity sensors, so I might need to take like my entire fleet for now.
Stand by Group
Unless I want to
5.
start canceling more. Canceling? I keep saying canceling. Sounds like I'm gonna call them out on Twitter. I mean retiring. I might have to
Stand by
retire
Group
more ships
6.
Ready,
for that to
gun.
happen.
Stand by Group 5.
Engaging fusion drives.
Okay, this is a problem. I don't think I have the chance to hit them with the siege cannon, but maybe. I'm gonna try.
Proton charging complete. Ready to fire.
If I can hit it, it would be awesome. Might have to get my own ships out of there
Stand
though.
by Group 6.
Multi-beam frigate moving out.
I was able to use the siege cannon very little
Report of
last time I
hostile
tried
by
this
Group
mission.
7.
It's awesome weapon, super unwieldy to actually use.
Worker ready.
Stand by Group
These you can
5.
fight.
Tracking. Target engaged.
Okay, how's it going with the shot? How are we doing with that siege cannon, guys?
Command.
It's on the way. Like, the firing time depends an awful lot on, like, the time it takes to align your ship. So it depends, like, so much on how your ship is oriented. Okay, let's see. If this is looking okay, it's gonna go a little too far, but it might take out the escorts at least. Whoops.
Stand by Group 6.
That's the problem.
Stand by Group 7.
Worker here.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's not gonna do a lot of damage. Okay, never mind. That was pretty good.
Destroyed.
Shit.
Hostiles by Group 5.
Okay, well, at least now I have the supply space to build some acolytes. Something, I suppose. Okay, 2 acolytes.
Construction underway. Stand by Group 5.
I probably should not keep these in a tight formation. It's becoming a problem because they're taking so long to maneuver to fire on each ship. Probably easier to ask the break formation, honestly. Okay,
Bridge to gunner.
Stand by Group
how are
6.
my
Open fire.
multi-beams doing? They're getting pushed away an awful lot. I do want them over here. I do want them killing their workers.
Turrets online. Yeah.
You guys can go here, repair these.
Leave this to the pros.
Yeah, it's bad that my different parts of my army are getting separated like this. Okay, I think we're gonna have to hold position now and defeat this wave before we do anything else. That should be doable. Should not be a problem. Okay, so now we can replenish some acolytes. I think I lost the multi-beam frigate.
Stand by Group 6.
I lost quite a few, actually. I only have 2 left.
Targeting beams now. Worker ready.
Report of hostiles by Group 6. Stand by Group 5. Stand by Group 5.
Aye, command. Firing. Multi-beam
Oh,
frigate
God.
online.
Oh no! Mega harassed.
Report of hostiles
Also, I shouldn't just build acolytes, I should build like a recon or two as well.
Beginning construction.
So I can actually afford to find the proximity sensors that I'm supposed to kill.
Turrets tracking. Target engaged.
This is looking okay over here.
Report of hostiles by Group 7.
How are we on the next shot? No, we're still a while away. One of the reasons I died... Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. One of the reasons I lost the last attempt at this mission was that there was an entire wing or an entire like wave of enemies coming from this crystal field, and I could have destroyed it with a like a charged attack, some kind of chain reaction attack, and it ended up. Why is it giving me this icon again? Why is it doing that? Super weird.
Stand by Group 5.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I don't know why. It's telling me that I have a special
This is command.
ability selected, but I haven't.
Command ship
Weird.
is underway.
Okay, I wasn't able to get a shot off on this crystal field. That is what I was trying to say. Oh, this destroyer is very brave and very stupid.
Stand by Group 5.
All guns, fire!
Stand by
Let me see if we can
Group 7.
save him.
Understood. Harvesting.
No, repair. Not harvest.
Stand by Group 5.
God damn it.
Bridge to gunners.
Do we have any more allies? I think they're all dead, right? Oh, we have one support frigate.
Report of hostiles
They
by
helped,
Group
like, they
5.
fought valiantly. They're just so,
Command ship.
they're just so aggressive, the AI.
Stand by Group 7.
Assisting.
Command.
So these ships, if I could kill those with the siege cannon, that would be amazing.
Quantum capacity
Far
at
away.
50%.
Let's try it.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Okay,
Stand
bang.
by Group 5.
Go, now let's kill these. It's a bunch of tiny little ships around.
Stand by Group 6.
We can kill these.
online.
Good at the zappies.
Roger, Command.
Okay,
Just tell
Report of
me where to
hostiles by
go.
Group
so
5.
we're gonna try to find their proximity sensors. I probably should have sent in mimics instead.
Ready.
Setting assigned
It
Group
would have been
2.
less
Bridge.
vulnerable.
Roger,
Adding
Command.
ships to Group 2. Shot away.
Okay. So this shot is at like 60% strength or
Stand by
something like
Group
that, so it
5.
shouldn't be
Command, firing.
Stand by Group 6.
Ready, gun. I'm
shouldn't be too dangerous. Oh god, I really want them to kill these missiles. Thank you. Okay, I'm actually not even gonna see where it hits because my recons aren't around anymore. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to hope that it hits something good.
Just say the word.
Okay, there it is. There is the Nomad Moon.
That defense station is protecting the Nagarok. Destroy the Nomad Moon first, and then the Beast.
For sure.
What in Karak's name was that?
It was some kind of massive energy shockwave. Analyzing sensor readings now. It was a high-power repulsor field, and it came from those small emitters below the moon. We have to get something past those proximity sensors and destroy those emitters fast.
Awesome. Right, so the proximity sensors need to be destroyed. I think all of these 4 need to be destroyed.
Ready.
Setting assigned Group 2.
Target locked in.
I'm gonna send the recons back a little bit.
I'm on my way, Command.
Bridge.
All of the acolytes.
Roger,
You,
Adding ships to Group 2.
7,
Ready to
F2.
drive at full thrust. Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by Group 5. Stand by
So this
Group
is just,
5.
these are just stragglers, right? So far we're okay. Or stragglers, but they're just like individual ships. Doing okay against those.
Stand by Group 6.
You are a little late.
Our engineers think they might be able to adapt the Nomad Moon's repulsor weapon to our own dreadnought.
Awesome.
Research underway.
Let me do that.
Stand by Group 5.
Bridge to gunners.
Report
Open
hostiles by
fire.
Group 5.
I wonder if you can, like...
Custom. Formation set.
Turrets tracking. Target engaged.
I wonder if you can get them to break their formations, so they don't always stick in the same pattern, you know?
Stand by Group 2.
Also, I need to build some leeches or something to get rid of the...
Construction underway.
of the...
Ready.
Oh, they're actually triggering the repulsor field.
Roger, Command.
Guys,
Underway.
leave.
Taking the evasive stance now.
Okay, they're fine. They're fine.
Roger, Command.
It's okay.
Moving to attack.
Gotta kill this, though, still.
Receiving.
Yeah, they're triggering the repulsor field consistently now. There's almost no cooldown on
Going
it.
to high alert now.
Systems ready. Fire!
I can't remember. I was talking about something else before and I got got interrupted.
Roger, Command.
Can't remember now.
Weapons
Okay,
charged.
onwards to this
Drive
one.
at full thrust.
Yeah, we need to build some leeches to get rid of the actual emitters. These things, the one above and below. Sneak in a tiny ship.
Roger, Command.
Get rid of it. Like, it's smart of them to put the proximity sensors outside so they can see when something enters their perimeter. But it's also bad because it means they can't protect their perimeter.
Receiving.
Setting assigned Group 2. Report of hostiles by Group 6.
There we go.
Command.
I wonder if we have to kill this one as well. I don't know. Definitely for sure this one though.
Locked in. Target locked in.
But we should probably move outside of it.
Hostiles by Group 2.
Underway. 2 coordinates now. Taking the
Yeah,
evasive
I'm gonna
stance
send
now.
them like outside. Oh god, no! Shit!
Maneuver drive at full thrust.
Oh, I didn't see that the cruiser was so close.
Receiving.
Shit.
Report of hostiles by Group 6.
Moving out.
Fuck. Okay, time to replace those then. I don't need to replace a lot of them.
Beginning
Build
construction.
more leeches instead.
Construction underway. Stand by Group 5.
Okay, wow. Please return home. This is incredibly dangerous. Get out of there. No! How did you end up here? How could you possibly?
Report of hostiles.
I know you have a lot of beams, but they have even more. Shit. Just checking also that I haven't missed a support module anywhere, but it doesn't look like it. What is this? Oh, these are my acolytes.
Stand by Group 5.
Recon, ready to go. I'll be there before you blink.
Ready.
It's fine, I'm just gonna move everything else away. The command ship can handle those.
Ready.
Should not be a big issue.
Letting me at 'em. I'm on my way, Command.
Where are they going? They're
Just tell me where to
chasing
go.
my recons.
Locking
Okay.
on to your
Escorts
beacon.
assigned.
They'll
Report
never
of hostiles
get
by
me.
Group 6.
I still have a multi-beam.
Systems ready.
I still have one.
Taking new firing.
Like, having the multi-beams is really nice because all ships like this, you can just
say
like,
the word.
Roger.
you can just destroy them.
Recon,
Escorts
ready to go.
assigned.
Letting me at 'em. Coordinates
Report of
locked in.
hostiles by
Oh
Group
god.
Evading.
How did you manage to get caught up to? I don't understand that.
This is Command.
Roger,
Right.
Command.
Setting assigned Group 2.
Target acquired. Taking the evasive
Let me get my
stance
own
now.
acolytes in there. Should be able to mop this up. Okay. There's only one more proximity sensor to kill, I think, before we can start sending in.
Stand by Group 5.
Multi-beam frigate
Stand
online.
by Group
Can you
7.
repair him?
Repairs underway.
Stand by
All
Group
guns
5.
fire.
Extremely important.
Turrets, max power.
Nice.
Aye, Command. Firing.
Good. They get a lot of experience just from killing these little these little missiles.
Command.
I think I can fire. I think this is outside of the repulsor range, so I am gonna try to fire.
Charging Seas cannon now. Stand by Group 2.
Nice. Okay,
Report
good.
of hostiles by Group 5.
Receiving.
Setting
Now I
assigned
gotta
Group
get my acolytes up there. I think it's about around here somewhere.
Group 5. Stand by Group 7.
Repair. Okay, we should probably focus down the ramming frigate, actually.
Stand by Group 5.
Bridge to gunners.
Report
Okay.
hostiles by Group 6.
This could end poorly. Okay.
Report of hostiles
It's all
by
good.
Group 5.
It's all good.
Report of hostiles by Group 7.
I really hope this is outside of the repulsor field, or this is going to be a very short battle. Nice. Nice. That's actually really good. Awesome. That was perfect.
Report of hostiles by Group 6. Stand by Group 5.
It's a very satisfying weapon to use.
Roger, Command.
Like, in terms of visual impact, obviously this game is not as impressive as the remastered versions of 1 and 2, but there are still some things that I feel look and feel nice, you know?
Stand by
Visually,
Group 5.
visually striking in a good way.
Damage.
Guns, fire! Ready for
Oh
orders,
no!
Command. Aye. Moving.
Stand by
Shunting
Group
power to
7.
drives.
Assisting.
Systems ready.
Report of hostiles by Group 6.
Too late.
Multi-beam
God damn it.
destroyed.
Stand by Group 2.
Ready. Understood. I've been looking for a fight. Weapons charged.
Setting them too aggressive now that it's time to kill this thing.
This is Command. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Well, I have more space to build leeches, I suppose. Can take this down pretty quick.
Beginning construction.
Roger, Command. Receiving.
Nice. Okay, I think that should be enough. We can move on and kill this one as well, but I think this is going to be enough.
Maneuver drive.
No, you should leave. You should leave. You should get out of there. Group
Stand
2,
by
get out of there
Group
now!
Coordinates now.
Now.
Report
You
of
don't want to get
hostiles by Group
infected.
5. Bridge.
Okay, so do we count that this is enough? Cleared enough of a hole for our leeches? Let's try it. About to find out.
Stand by Group 5.
I'm gonna pull Group 5 back a little bit, closer to the command ship, so I can create more of a space for
Roger, Command.
the siege cannon if I need it.
Underway.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Worker ready. Leave this to the pros.
They just keep spamming heavy cruisers at me. So many.
Stand by Group 5.
Oh, this one isn't a bad spot.
Stand by Group 7.
Compare this one in particular.
Receiving. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Okay.
Report of
Leeches are
hostiles
still
by
being
Group 7.
targeted. But I wonder if they're being targeted because they're being proximity detected. They're not triggering the repulsor field, at least. Well, they're being spotted. Okay, now they're not spotted. They're not spotted here. Okay, cool. Some of them might be able to get through. Nope, still spotted. It could just be that their ships are like too close. I'm sending them in like at a bad angle. It could just be that.
Report of
So that,
hostiles by
like,
Group
proximity-wise, they should not be able to
Commandeered ship is
spot
reporting
me.
damage.
5. Report of hostiles by Group 7.
Oh, and it's got like ion cannons too and shit. Wow. Okay.
Receiving.
Was it the proximity sensors?
Stand by Group 2.
Try destroying more of them.
Target locked in.
Here's another one. How many do I see? Only one that is visible right now, and it's this one.
Weapons charged.
Commandeered ship destroyed.
Damn it.
Report of
I'm not
hostiles
repairing
by Group
properly.
5.
Assisting.
Stand by Group 5.
Ah! Damn it.
Need
Paying
repair.
attention to several things at once. Losing track.
Stand by Group 5.
Okay, you can focus down. Wait, do I have any multi... No, there are no multi-beams
Stand
left.
by Group 5.
Okay, so what do we replace this with? Do I
Report
build more
hostiles by
multi-beams?
Group 5.
I think I build
Stand by
ECVs,
Group
right?
5.
Aye, command. Firing.
Missiles high priority target, for sure.
Stand by Group 2.
Actually fire missiles at that. We have missiles of our own.
Roger, Command.
Nice. Cool, awesome.
Report of hostile
Badass.
Group 7.
Circling you around one more time.
Group 5.
We're good here. Leave this to the pros.
Okay, so how about we send the leeches like above the battle, like way above the battle, and then they come down like. See, here they're still not detected, even though they're close to a ship. That makes me think that this is due to the proximity sensors still.
Receiving. Taking evasive stance now. Moving out.
Stand by Group
Okay,
5.
focus these down.
Tracking. Target engaged.
That's important.
This is command.
Ready.
Okay, so I'm gonna send these closer now. Slowly and gradually, and see if they are small enough that they're not detected at all, or if it takes, like,
Stand by Group 5.
if any ships can detect them,
Stand by Group 5.
if they get too close.
Open fire.
They're not detected now. Here's the proximity sensor. It could be that that is too close. Okay, you are flying too close to the repulsor field,
Coordinates
guys.
locked in.
Get out of there and then go back in.
Underway.
How's this looking? These are not detected still. This is looking good. Nice. Okay, so there's too many leeches to leech. There's no room from this thing, apparently. But okay, we'll send one of them down to the lower one. Okay, I'm gonna destroy this anyway.
Moving to attack.
Just to
Going
be sure.
high alert now.
Fuck. Something triggered the repulsor field. Maybe it was the acolytes, actually. Yeah, yeah, it was the acolytes. I sent them in too close. Fuck. Right. Okay, more leeches. We seem to be holding, so it's not the worst thing in the world. There we go.
Construction underway.
Oh, they're still there, actually. Still alive.
Roger, command.
Need to get the acolytes out of there, though.
Locked in.
In that case, I don't think I'm going to... I don't think I'm going to build more leeches, actually.
Command.
Cancel the order.
Project terminated.
We can
Bridge.
send in the ones we have now. Start leeching off this one. It's gonna take a while. Oops. That got detected somehow. Don't know what that's about.
Roger, command. Underway. 2 coordinates now.
These ones are far out of the way of the repulsor field now, though.
Bridge.
Maybe we can hit those. But I think maybe not. Maybe it's better that we just move, like, closer to the crystal field, so we're ready when that happens, when that event happens. We can just destroy the crystal field. I think we do that.
Moving core fleet.
I think we just
Stand
move
by Group
everything
5.
in that direction.
New coordinates locked in.
I should probably save, by the way. I don't have to restart. That is going to fuck up the music if I load a save, but I still think it's better to have a save. There we go. So you're not detected, not detected, not detected. See, it looks fine. This thing is clearly damaged.
Roger, command. Going into
We can go back
docking
home and
pattern.
dock. I think I'm just gonna keep some of my supply space open. I do need some ACVs, I know that. I will need some later. I can actually retire the leeches later, that's fine too. So I can free up some more space. Okay, I think I'm gonna wait. Let's hold it for now.
This is command.
Okay, is that outside of the repulsor field? I don't know. Before, when the proximity sensors were still here, I could use them as a gauge for like how far their repulsor field reaches, and now I don't know anymore.
Stand by Group 5.
All guns, fire!
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that I can
Battle
upgrade
wagon
these.
ready. Aye, Command.
Upgrade them.
Dreadnought standing down.
Begin
my own repulsor.
upgrade now.
Stand by Group 2.
How are we doing this?
Stand by Group 5.
Upgrade
Report of
complete.
hostiles by
Bridge
Group
to
5.
gunners. Open fire.
Upgrade
Nice.
complete.
You can target the worker.
Dreadnought reporting in.
So if I could shoot this one now, that would be amazing. I don't think I
Aye,
can though,
Command.
because it's too close and it takes too long for the ship to rotate. Okay, so we destroyed one of them. We actually need more leeches now because they died to the explosion from that one. Okay.
Report of hostiles by
Okay,
Group 5.
time to build more. Leech. Build a few
Beginning
here.
construction.
Build a few here. I'm spreading it out a little bit so it's
Underway.
faster. It's
Beginning
interesting that in this
construction.
game you can build as many ships
Stand by Group 5.
at a time as you want,
Aye, Command. Firing.
as long as they're of different
Dreadnought
types.
here.
Like, you can't build two acolytes at the same time from the command ship, you know?
Firing
Unless you use,
repulsor.
like, the command ship and one carrier to do it. Bye! Bye! Adios!
Battle wagon ready.
Command. Stand by Group 5.
Dreadnought taking new vector.
Cool. I wonder how long this takes to recharge. Oh, it's
Dreadnought
fast!
Reporting in.
It's like a minute. That's very good.
Bridge.
I'm hoping now that, like, these are not going to get detected because I'm sending them from a different angle,
Stand
which
by
could
Group
mean
5.
a problem.
Stand by Group 5.
Okay, destroy these ships.
Turrets tracking. Target
Annoying.
engaged.
That is a resourcing operation. Do we hit that with the siege cannon? No, I don't think we
Report of
do.
hostiles by Group 5. Stand by Group 5.
I don't think we do. Also, I haven't talked about it, but this space backdrop in this mission is really ominous. Like, this is vortex of doom.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Thematically appropriate. Oh, this is taking a while.
Stand by Group 5. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Oh, what's happening? Where are you going?
Stand by Group 2.
Okay, don't go fight the resource controller on your own, please. The
Stand by
command ship
Group
is also
5.
going to need some
Aye,
help.
Command. Firing.
Maybe we do shoot this thing with the siege cannon, actually. Let's
Proton
do it.
charging complete. Ready to fire. Stand by Group
It's gonna have
5.
time to recharge again before we get to a major fight.
Aye,
I think,
Command.
I hope.
Moving.
I hope so. Could be that it becomes a problem when they appear in the crystal field. And the siege cannon is off, but...
Command.
Okay, wait, this is gonna take forever. It's gonna have to reorient itself. Let's
Command ship is under
abort it. Abort that order. We do need
Stand by
the
Group 5.
Tracking. Target engaged.
capital ships to get here, though. I didn't lose any support modules, did I? No? No, good. Killing these things is taking a very long time.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 2.
So I think if they go in here, they'll just get annihilated.
Returning to hangar.
Dock them, actually.
Stand by Group 5.
How are you doing, leeches? Oops. Well, accidental click. This meant I just wanted to see the health bar. Rapidly decreasing. Good.
Stand by Group 5.
That should be.
All guns, fire!
Stand by Group 5. Command ship is under attack.
Open fire.
Dun 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 dun. It's in the red.
Stand by Group 5. Stand by Group 5.
Turrets tracking. Target engaged.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 2.
Roger. Command.
Zero G training. Okay, this should be it. Come on now. Almost done.
Stand by Group 5.
Okay, destroy the missiles first. That's priority number one. We can actually use the repulsor for that.
All friendlies, clear repulsor field.
Schmack!
The moon shockwave weapon has been disabled. Take that station out.
Nice.
Bridge.
Cool, okay. I actually didn't realize that you had that as an objective to destroy the station as well. So I guess we go back up, but we probably still stay like closer to the crystal field. Yeah, I think we go up like an elevation. Feels weird to talk about elevation in space, but you know what I mean.
Moving core fleet. Stand by Group
I'm gonna
5.
save again, so I don't have to redo this. B. There we go.
Ready.
I feel like last time I was able to save a lot more allies for a lot longer. Keep them alive for a lot longer.
Aye, command, firing.
This is command.
Ooh. What happened here? What happened here? What is going on?
Command ship is underway.
Managed to tilt the command ship. Command is getting very
Stand by
tilted
Group
right now.
5. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Roger, Command.
Okay, I'm sending in my leeches now. Just to like start leeching, I guess. I don't know. Give me a clear view of what I'm looking at.
Bridge.
So we're out of range with the siege cannon, yeah, by a pretty big margin. I do think it's cool that the range is actually a sphere. When you try to increase the elevation, it just like goes inwards in the sort of horizontal plane. Can you not do this? Apparently not. Okay, let's start leeching something else then. Not that one either. This one, maybe?
Command.
Are we moving here? Is something wrong?
Stand by
Maybe
Group
the
New
other ships are in the way.
locked in. Carrier here.
Something seems to be off here. Because we are not moving.
Command ship is underway.
Yeah, I hope it's underway. They're picky about the food, the leeches.
Stand
Yeah.
by Group 5.
Could be.
Bridge to gunners.
Could be. I
Open
wouldn't want to
fire.
eat evil red space moss either. Also, welcome to the chat, T-Slug. I hope you're enjoying the stream.
Report of hostiles by Group 7.
It's like,
Great.
okay, now I think we're moving, finally. The command ship is very
Stand
bad,
by
it
Group
appears,
5.
at moving vertically.
This is command. Stand by Group 5.
There we go. Cool.
Moving to attack.
Bridge.
Carrier status full green.
Command. Stand by Group 5.
Gonna target my support modules again.
Bridge.
So I hate the fact that these are allowed to just harvest here.
Report of hostiles by group five.
Maybe I could send like a bunch of acolytes in there. Kill them. Maybe it's better to save, but I think it's better to save the supply for other stuff that I know I will need later. Yeah, let's let them use their resources.
Receiving.
Not sure it will matter much. We can send in the acolytes I have now,
Roger,
though.
command. Target acquired. Taking evasive stance now.
Start to disrupt
Stand
them
by
a
group
little bit.
5.
Okay, so how about the cannon now then? 0%. Need to get closer.
Be advised, fleet. Command ship is
Oh, God.
Stand by group 5.
Aye, command. Firing.
Like, they have these tiny little red dots, and you don't
Report
know
of
exactly what
hostiles
the
by group
icons
5.
represent, and then you zoom in and it's like a big deal. They are very, very, very slowly doing damage to this thing. I think it's almost regenerating health as fast as I can damage it.
Stand by group 5. Bridge.
Right. How about now, then? We are at something like 4%? No, 0. Gotta get closer, gotta get closer. But not that much closer.
Command ship is underway.
This is
Stand
when
by
things
group
get problematic, I
All
think.
guns, fire.
Stand by group 2.
The Acolyte's doing. Gonna take them a while to kill anything.
Ready.
Can use some missiles, I suppose. Nice.
Roger, command. Moving to attack.
4 or 5 pairs of missiles is enough to
Stand
kill
by
one
group
worker.
5.
That's good to know.
Bridge gunners. Open.
At this
fire.
point, I think they might actually
Stand
do
by
better
group
if I tell them to dock and replenish
Receiving.
missiles and then come back here. 'Cause they take so long to kill anything.
Understood.
I can put them in aggressive to make them do more damage,
Target locked in.
as long as
Roger,
they
command.
are away from the processors. But I think the processors are going to kill them if they're not on evasive stance when it gets close.
This is command.
Come on now. Are you moving even? Just tilted again?
Carrier aye. Carrier drive.
Is something else in the way? Something bothering you?
Be advised, fleet. Command ship is relocating.
Is it though? I hope it is.
Report of hostiles.
Okay,
by
I'm gonna
group
increase
2.
speed a little bit to see if it's actually moving. But I would guess the answer seems like no. Yes, now finally. There we go, okay. It's moving a little bit. Weird angle. But alright, sure. It's fine.
Bridge.
As long as it's moving.
Stand by group 5. This is command.
Did I lose the acolytes? I think I did. Probably got too close to the... Probably got too close to the processor.
Bridge.
Okay. Cannon range. It's getting better. We're at 42%. I do want to fire when we're at 100. Can't remember how I did this last time if I just fired. Guess I was closer then. Okay.
Stand by group 5.
They are gathering a lot of resources. I guess they're
Escorts
kind of
assigned.
running low. That's why.
Command.
Want to replenish. 56. It's getting there. I'm going to fire at 100. But I don't need to start charging it at 100 because it's going to keep moving while I charge it. A little bit at least. I think if I if I give the order like 80%, I think that should be good. Something like this, maybe? 77?
Command ship has successfully
Okay, we're
mastered
actually standing still
50%.
now.
Bridge.
Okay, let's interrupt that order. Let's go up in elevation a little bit.
Command ship is underway.
Like, you say you're underway, but I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it.
Stand by Group 5.
I'm sorry.
Target engaged. Dreadnought reporting in. Aye, command. Firing. Battle wagon ready.
This is report of hostiles by Group 5.
Okay, now it's on the way. Cool.
Aye, command.
You can actually repulse them.
Repulsor cannon firing.
Bye. Zwish.
Bridge.
Wow. Energy cannon shots flying at you is kind of pretty. I have talked about like how I think the energy cannon shots don't really fit the aesthetic, and it's not because they're ugly in and of themselves, it's just because they feel like they belong to a different art style, you know?
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
They're quite pretty in isolation. Looks like they belong more in Star Trek than in Homeworld, if that makes sense. Okay, 80. Getting better and better. Let's try firing and see what happens.
Now. Stand by Group 5.
Let's go. Show them what we can do.
Report of hostiles by Group 7.
Unlike. Let's do
You
this.
can go kill this.
Bring them down.
Spread out the pain a little bit.
Battle wagon ready.
Okay, you're gonna have to repulse these guys.
Repulsor cannon firing. Ready to move out. Headed out.
Bye! Oh, he managed to hit anyway. That's cheating.
I'm on it. Put the hurt on them.
This is Command.
How you doing with that siege cannon shot, Command?
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Okay, it's lining up. Think. Maybe we just stop here. Okay, it's on. It's. I think it's lining itself up now.
Stand by Group 5.
Dreadnought here. Dreadnought reporting in.
Repulse.
Firing repulsor.
Yeah?
Dreadnought here.
Gotta kill the workers
Bridge
first,
gunner.
guy.
Open fire.
Here we go.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
See what happens. Come at me, or the other way around. It's go away from me. Bonk. Awesome.
Command. Stand by Group 5.
Okay, we need to gather up our troops
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
around the command ship.
Carrier status full green.
Escorts assigned. Stand by Group 5.
Aye, command. Dreadnought reporting in.
Repulse. Oh, it's not charged yet.
Stand by Group 5.
Not quite yet.
Worker ready. Repairs underway.
Receiving.
Here we go. No? Here we go. Come on.
Hostiles by Group 5.
Field.
Command.
Oh, that barely did any damage, actually.
Bridge.
Gonna have to go in with the regular guns to
Stand
kill
by
it.
Group 5.
Maybe that's what I did last time. I genuinely cannot remember. I think we should probably wait until we have enough energy for another shot. I feel like that's what we should do.
Carrier here.
Stand by Group 5.
Repair up. I'm gonna speed up time a little bit.
Stand by Group 5.
Turrets tracking. Target engaged.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
All guns, fire!
All right, they're cloaked. I keep forgetting that.
Stand by Group 5.
Battle wagon ready. Firing repulsor.
Stand by Group 5.
Aye, command. Firing.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Okay. We're not that far from another shot. I just want to damage these heavy cruisers, but I guess they do repair themselves like faster than I can actually... Well, not faster than I can do damage, but almost. It's not going to make much difference unless I can go in there with ships and actually spike them down. Okay, so you who have missiles, you can go for the workers. You have to target these missiles.
Let's do this.
Go out of the way. Can I repulse? I can repulse. Oh god, that was close.
Stand by Group 7. Command.
Okay, how about now? Almost, like 20 more seconds or so.
Stand by Group 5.
I'm gonna have to defeat this wave, I think, and then I can go in and kill them. I do have a lot of supply space now and a lot of resources still, but I know I will get better stuff later that I could use.
Stand by Group 5.
Aye, Command.
Repulse.
Clear repulsor field.
Just doing it like this, like firing one repulsor at a time, seems to be really good. One or two doesn't really make much difference, it's about the same.
Charging C's cannon now.
Cool.
Stand by Group 5.
Let's do this.
Hostiles by
Show
Group 5.
what we can do. Let's go aggressive.
Let's go aggressive.
This is command. Stand by Group
This is
5.
taking a lot longer than I expected, actually. This mission, I do not remember it was this long.
Aye, Command.
Repulse.
Firing.
Like, pushing them away means that they can't concentrate their firepower. I get a chance to repair up.
Bridge to
I can
gunners.
focus on one ship at a time.
Open fire.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
See if this does any damage. Boom. I like how the heavy cruisers are just swaying a little bit in the breeze.
Imperialist ships on attack vector.
Oh, here we go.
They are moving at half speed. Either they want to see if the beast can destroy us itself, or they are waiting for something.
Attention, Hingaran fleet. This is the Imperial flagship Vengeance. You cannot win.
That's a massive fleet.
Break off this attack. If you do, we will allow you to return to your stolen world.
You actually stole it
The way
first,
begins
to be fair.
with your mates and children.
How can you be helping this thing?
What choice do we have, Hingaran? Your mad quest shattered our Imperial sphere, took the life of our immortal Emperor. Whatever we have been driven to now is your fault. You.
Sorry, Command. I had to cut that comm channel. They are just trying to distract us from this. Picking up multiple hyperspace signatures in this region. Send out a recon flight and see if this is the other half of the pincer movement.
That's what I wanted to be in position for the... I wanted to be in position of the crystal field so I could destroy it. Looks like I can't do that now. Oh god. It's time to repulse.
Stand by Group 5.
Wow.
Stand by Group 5.
Battle wagon ready. Roger, man. Dreadnought.
Okay,
Reporting in.
move back towards them. So I'm not entirely sure what to do here. If we should keep fighting the Nomad Moon, destroy it,
Stand by Group 5.
or if we just go and destroy this
Command
pincer
ship is
movement
under
first.
attack.
I'm gonna send out that recon flight either way. Let's get that out there.
Construction underway. This is command. Stand by Group 5.
Turrets tracking. Target engaged. Dreadnought here.
Stand by Group 5. Stand by Group 5. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Dead.
Battle wagon ready.
Okay, and this ramming frigate has to die.
Aye, Command.
And we have
All
to
friendly
repulse.
Clear repulsor field.
Swish. So long. Okay, how about the recon?
Just say the
Setting
word.
assigned Group 1.
Sure. Get over there
I'm on my way, Command.
and scout.
Stand by Group 5. Report of hostiles.
Can
by
we
Group
hit these
7.
with the siege cannon?
Bridge.
Maybe.
Stand by Group 5.
These should be pretty easy to kill, to be honest. Decently killable.
Recon, ready to go.
It's a beast strike fleet. We can't fight a battle on 3 fronts. We have to find a way to break out to one side or the other before we are surrounded.
Yeah, that's what happened last time. So I think here's what I'm gonna do.
Stand by Group 5.
I am gonna go down and hit the crystal field with the siege cannon. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I can destroy them in the chain reaction.
Moving core fleet. Stand by Group 5.
So once again, I'm gonna pull back.
Escorts assigned. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Like how the carrier's engines is turned on to work against this. That's a cool detail. I will not be pushed around by you.
Report of
I don't know how
by
many of them there are though. Maybe this is a really small fleet. Maybe it's not worth bothering with.
Check your weapons fire in this crystal field. They are so close together, a stray shot could set off a chain reaction. You don't want to be a ship caught in that field if those crystals start going off.
No, but maybe I want some other ships to be caught up in that field when the crystals start going off. Okay, that's actually quite a few of them.
Hostiles by Group 7.
See if we can get a siege cannon shot off. Still too far away. We can just move forward towards them though.
Command ship is underway. Stand by Group 5.
I have to come back for the Nomad Moon later. Right, I'm gonna speed up time now a little bit.
Escorts assigned. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Bridge.
I'm actually getting pushed in the right directions. I don't mind.
Stand by Group 5.
Destroyed. Nice. Okay, so now. I think I'm close enough now.
This is command.
I hope. Probably doesn't need to be at 100%, but I do need to hit the crystals. Here, maybe?
Proton
See if
charging
that
complete.
works.
Ready
See if
to
that
fire.
works. Oh, maybe I need to hit their fleet. Maybe they're already through. They're already coming.
Stand by Group 5.
Okay, those are only workers. That's not a big deal. Okay, I don't want to get out in front of the command ship yet.
Burn.
Burn!
Stand by Group
Okay, now we
5.
can go.
Bridge to gunners. Open
Okay, let's see if this
fire.
happens, if this works. I don't know, maybe their ships are already cleared the crystal field and this is like unnecessary. Yeah, they're already out here.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Firing repulsor.
Ready to move out.
Crystals are like moving a little bit. But I'm not seeing a chain reaction. I think I missed
Stand
my
by
shot.
Group 5.
Maybe I should have fired further in.
Stand by
Maybe
Group
it doesn't
5.
work with the siege cannon, I don't know.
Towards tracking. Target engaged.
Report of hostiles by Group
Red
5.
line.
You can
Battle
kill that.
wagon Ready. Aye, command. Firing.
Kill that thing. Okay, I guess we're fighting. That's a bunch of recons, okay.
I'm on it.
Oh, this is really bad.
Let's go.
This is really bad.
Let's ride.
Stand by Group 5. Bridge.
Okay.
Stand by Group 5.
I am once again caught.
Aye, command.
In
Carrier.
a really shitty spot.
Ready to go.
Their
Stand by Group 5.
ramming frigates are such a big issue. Maybe I should have like some acolytes on standby just to destroy those actually.
Ready to
to move out.
Could be that that is what I need.
Report of hostiles by Group 7.
They are shoving me so far away.
Dreadnought.
You need to go in and guard him and get repulsor. Repulsor ready.
Hostiles by Group 5.
Need repairs, Command.
Oh heck.
Worker ready.
You're finally targeting down my workers.
Underway. Yes. Assisting.
Unlike.
Stand by Group 5.
Fall back.
Escorts assigned.
Dreadnought here.
Repulse.
Repulsor cannon firing. Battle wagon ready.
Repulse.
All friendlies clear repulsor field.
Stand by Group 7.
Worker here. Repairs underway.
Receiving.
Escorts assigned. This is Command.
How about the
Hostiles by
cannon?
Group
Oh, it's
5.
still not charged. Okay. Like, I think we're just gonna have to destroy this fleet before we can do anything else.
Open fire. Fire up the engines.
Stand by Group 5.
I don't have any ships that are, like, infectable right now, which is good.
Stand by Group 5.
Means that all that infection beam nonsense becomes a lot less problematic. Like, this is killable,
Stand
though.
by Group 5.
This is survivable. Just gotta focus down, like, one ship at a time.
Stand by Group 5.
Use the repulsors as soon as I can. Boom.
Stand by Group 5.
This one. Wait, no, only one. Repulse.
Hostiles by Group 5. Stand by
Now
Group
kill
5.
no, kill the cruiser now.
Open fire. Aye, command. Looking for target.
Focus it down.
Worker ready.
Report of hostiles by Group 5. Command ship is under attack.
Okay, that's fine. The command ship can handle a few hits.
Stand by Group 5.
It's not going to be a problem. Cool, it's dead.
Turrets tracking. Target engaged. Dreadnought here.
Stand by Group 5.
Turrets tracking.
Report of hostiles by Group 5. Bridge. Command ship is under attack.
These are cloaked fighters. Okay, that's fine.
Command.
Roger.
It's all good. I'm not concerned about those.
Stand by Group 5.
As long as, like, if we can fight one of these waves, it's fine. As long as we don't get, like, trapped in between
Stand
them.
by Group 5.
It's all good.
All guns fire.
I should have a recon out, by the way. I do want to see what's going on around me.
Beginning construction. Stand by Group 5.
Okay, this destroyer is taking a lot of hits. I'm gonna get it out of the way.
Underway. Roger, command. Battle
Command
wagon
ship
ready.
is under
Repulse
attack.
these guys.
Commandeered ship damaged.
Stand by Group 5.
Look at them spinning around.
This is command.
Okay, so are there any more ships coming out of the
I'll be
crystal
there
field?
Before you blink.
Stand by Group 5.
Because if no, I think we're good here.
Group 5.
Carry on moving.
If
Stand
we
by
can kill
Group
this
5.
wave and then move back towards the other ships.
Stand by Group 5.
Aye, command. Firing.
This destroyer has taken so many like hit points of damage throughout this game. I've been
Command
repairing
ship
it
is under
consistently almost.
attack. Stand by Group 5. Report of hostiles by Group 5. Stand by Group 5.
Oh,
Bridge to gunners. Open fire.
okay. So it looks like the crystal field is now clear. Good. Let me send a recon in the
I'm
other
on my
direction.
way, Command.
Still an allied support frigate over here.
Just
Probably
tell me
smart
where
to stay
go.
there, to be honest.
I'll be there before you blink.
I am blinking
Coordinates
very fast though,
locked
so
in.
I'm not
Stand
sure
by
about that.
Group 5.
Okay, so I think we can start moving back towards the Nomad Moon now. I'm sorry this mission is... Well, I'm not sorry. I'm enjoying playing the game, but like... I know this mission is taking a long time. It's a little longer than I thought it would be, actually. Thought it was going to be pretty quick. I am going to save again, though. There we go.
Cloaked enemy ships spotted.
Okay. Okay, wow.
Bridge.
Hold up. One time compression. We're gonna have to hit these like hard and fast. Like this, maybe?
Quantum capacitors at 50%.
Holy shit.
Spotted. Command. Standby group 5.
Aye, command. Firing. Carrier here.
Escorts assigned.
I thought these were not going to go engage.
Bridge.
I thought that maybe they were not gonna fight. Like, that's what happened last time. Last time they backed off before I... But maybe that's because I destroyed the Nomad Moon. Maybe that is what caused them to back off. Actually. Could be. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna hit.
Charging seas
Come on,
cannon
please.
now.
Please, 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 please. This is super important. This is very close. This is like danger close.
Report of
Oh my god!
Mission failed.
I shot myself. I hit my own command ship.
Carrier is reporting damage. Worker destroyed.
Okay. Alright, well I'm glad I saved. I'm glad I saved right before that. Cool.
Bridge.
Let's get the recon
Tell me where to go.
and pull it back
I'm on
towards
my
here.
way, command.
Command.
Okay. Meanwhile, we're gonna start moving the command ship back up towards the Nomad Moon, but I think we're gonna get ready to just stop it, you know?
Standby group 5.
Crank it up.
Not like
Escorts assigned.
I don't think you're supposed to do that. I mean, you have to try everything once, right?
Carrier here.
I have
Escorts
technically
assigned.
shot my own command ship before while playing this game, when I was playing with, well, actually several times. I've tried shooting the Nomad Moon once when I played this mission,
Bridge.
and I got repulsed, cancel,
Holding position.
and then just fire away. Here.
Charging seas cannon now.
Probably a little closer to us, actually. And then I also got... I also managed to shoot myself once when I played with an ally
Standby group
in
5.
a skirmish against the AI, and we fired our siege cannons at the same time, and the blast from his shot knocked mine back towards me, so I died. Also.
This is command. Report of
Come
hostiles
on
by
now.
group 5.
Come on now. Why? I hate that it's taking so long to reorient. And it's so unpredictable. Like, I don't know how to get it to do this faster. Speed up time, I suppose.
Fire.
Okay, now it's firing. Gonna see if that actually hits anything. Might have been that they're already past
Enemy
this.
ships spotted.
Oh, that's perfect. That's excellent. Look at that shit. That was like the best ever.
Put the hurt on him.
It's also cool. Again, it's cool that this can happen in many different ways. The last time I played this mission, this enemy fleet actually backed off. They said that the Beast had lied to them because they were supposed to give them the Nomad Moon. But the Nomad Moon is still there, so they're still fighting.
Show them what we can do.
That's why I probably should have destroyed the Nomad Moon sooner.
Attack. Standby group 5. Report of hostiles by group 5.
Right, we should keep moving, by the way, while we're fighting. Moving while engaging.
Be advised, fleet. Command ship is
I should also build another recon.
construction underway. Stand by Group 5.
Bring them down.
Stand by Group 5.
Bring them down.
This is Command. Stand by Group 5.
Just say the word.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 5.
Focus on this one. Get it out of the way.
Stand by
Bonk.
Group 5.
Focus on this one. We can repulse.
Recon, ready to go. I'm on my way, Command.
It's moving again, right? I think it is. It just takes a long time to reorient itself.
Reporting in.
Stand by Group 5.
Okay, and there's the moon. Alright.
Let me at 'em.
Siege cannon is still charging. We're up on about the same elevation, so we can actually just move forward towards it.
Command ship
I
is
do want
on
to try to stay at the same level as my targets, just because it
Moving
takes
core
so
fleet.
long to
Stand by
reorient
Group 5.
the command ship.
Show them what we can do.
Now we can like spread out fire over all the frigates, because it's going to take so long to retarget. Okay, I'm going to speed up time a little bit again.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Everyone's dead. Cool.
Bridge.
How we doing on siege cannon is at, well, like 90% or something. Should be pretty close now. Speed up a little bit more time. There we go. Cool, okay. Fire again.
Capacitors at 50%.
Then I'm just gonna send in my my fleet.
Stand by Group 7. Shot away.
Oh, actually cleared the barrel this time. No!
Support module destroyed.
Oh my god!
Bunker destroyed.
What just happened? Okay, I shot myself again. The thing is, I don't even think that's like the end of the game. I think we can actually
Beginning
replace all this
construction.
stuff. It's gonna cost me, but
Construction underway.
that's what all the resources are for.
Beginning construction.
I didn't lose my ships because they were behind.
Construction underway.
So I should... I didn't have time to see what it was that I hit. It was like a small ship or something.
Stand by Group 5.
Okay.
Heading out.
Group 7, you're the workers.
Stand by Group
You need to
7.
repair each other a little bit.
Worker ready. Leave this to the pros, yeah? Worker here. Repairs underway.
Right, well, tough shit. Blew myself up again.
Command ship is under attack.
That's gonna slow me down really badly. But it's not the end of the game. I can't build a recon now, so I can't see exactly, but I think I'm just gonna keep pushing forward now. I think I can break through with the ships that I have.
Stand by Group 5.
Put the herd on.
This is also what I like about this game, is that the missions aren't like cheating. They don't just randomly spawn like a bunch of enemy units.
Under attack.
Engineering module.
When you're, like,
is now
doing-
online.
Surprisingly well or anything like that. It's you can actually, like, this time I've just maneuvered in a smart way, so I've split up like the enemy forces and divided them, and now I can actually defeat them
Bridge.
just in a regular way, you know?
Stand by Group 5.
I could defeat the
Now
Taidan
online.
fleet without needing to wait for them to just back off on their own.
Worker ready.
That's really
Worker
cool.
ready.
The missions are very dynamic in that way.
Assisting. Worker here. Leave this to
Stand
the
by
pros.
Group 5.
Oh, you are going to get mega destroyed.
Hostiles by Group 5. Command ship is under attack. Stand by Group 5.
Show them what we can do.
Stand by Group 7.
Repairs underway.
Bridge.
Armor module is now online.
Cool. Just wanted to redecorate the ship again.
Advanced engineering module is now online.
This is command.
Cool.
Stand by Group 5.
Move forward. Move
Let's
forward.
ride. Bring them down.
Report
These
of
heavy
hostiles
cruisers
by
now
Group
have like
5.
no no backup whatsoever, so this should be doable.
Bridge.
This carrier, we can shoot that down with a... I don't know if I dare use the siege cannon, though. It's so... It's so weird. It behaves so strangely.
Aye, Command.
Worker ready.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Wagon ready.
This is Command.
Okay, I'm gonna try, but I'm a little scared to use it now.
Proton charging complete. Stand by Group 5.
Now there are at least no ships in the way, but the elevation is weird. The angle is weird.
Roger, Command.
Move the carriers out of the way just to be
Carrier I.
just be safe.
Course correction.
Stand by Group 5. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Aye, Command. Repulsor cannon firing.
Stand by Group 5.
Oh, right. Maybe I should have left my
Command.
command
Roger,
ship a little
command.
more escort than this.
Carrier I.
Stand by Group 5.
We're eating our way through this pretty fast, though.
Dreadnought here.
Fire in the hostiles by
All
Group 5.
friendlies.
Okay.
Clear repulsor field.
Fine. Oh, no. Okay. I thought I was going to repulse it back. Oh. Had enough near disasters and actual disasters with the siege cannon for this play session. Boom. Goodbye. So long. Adios.
Stand by Group 5.
Right, so that one is screwed
Report of
now.
hostiles by Group 5.
And I think now is time to destroy the Nomad Moon.
Stand by Group 5.
Show 'em what we can do.
Oh, right, my carriers are actually like...
Carrier here.
Escorts assigned.
They need to get back in formation.
Dreadnought reporting in.
Yeah, this dies pretty fast, actually. It's not that tanky.
Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Which is good, because I need to go back to protect my command ship.
Command ship is underway.
Question is, do I need to send my workers
Stand by
away?
Group 7.
Because the explosion from this thing is actually going to destroy them, I think. I'm going to send them further away.
Yeah, Command.
Go back here and repair the command ship instead.
The defense station is down.
Aye,
We can
Command.
finish this if we can just
Dreadnought
pin down the Nagarok long enough
Hold
to
on, fire.
target the siege. Wait! Picking up a hyperspace
Ah,
signature.
finally.
It's right on top of us.
We cannot stay here. Already the Devourer claws at our minds, twists our thoughts. Open your data banks, Kit Samta, and receive our aid.
Yes! The Bentusi have given us the design plans for their ion fighter. Reconfiguring construction bays now.
Cool. Awesome, nice. And now the Nagarok is going to start eating our ships. Oh god, it joined the Dreadnought.
Immediately and try and figure out how to shut it down. Otherwise, we will never be able to get close enough to use the siege cannon on it.
Stand by Group 5.
Battle wagon ready.
It yoinked my most powerful ship and just ate it.
Report of hostiles by
Okay,
Group
now we
5.
can build the Super Acolytes, though. Nice.
Beginning
We
construction.
still have support modules to construct. Yes, we do.
Construction underway.
Good.
Stand by Group 5.
Yeah?
Carrier status full green.
Stand by Group 5.
Move back here.
Fire up the engines.
Group
Stand by
7,
Group
need to
7.
get in here and repair. You need to use the repulsor. I should save again, by the way. D, save, cool.
Command ship has successfully relocated.
Oh,
Report
this
of
one
hostiles
destroyer.
by Group 5.
Always damaged. Oh, okay. So, research. Inertialess
Research
drive.
underway.
Cool.
This is Command.
Roger, Command. Target acquired.
This is Imperial flagship
Oh,
Vengeance.
now they're
All
breaking off.
Imperial
Okay, cool.
ships. Break off attack and fall back to rendezvous point.
Wait! What are you doing, ally? Continue to attack and destroy the guards.
You lied to us, creature. First about giving us the Nomad Moon, and then about the Bentusi being neutralized. The Titani are no one's fools.
Well, that's what happens when you ally with some evil space meat.
All life is to us.
Food! Alright, so now this is like the really hard part, but now we can at least build these ships, which are amazing.
Beginning construction. Construction underway. Bridge.
Super Acolyte.
Setting assigned Group 1. Stand by Group 5.
Dreadnought here.
Repulse.
Repulsor cannon firing.
Like, the repulsor cannon works so well.
Stand by Group
It's
1.
just so weird to me that, like, the siege cannon is so finicky and so strange.
Stand by Group
Show 'em
5.
what we're made of.
Bridge. Research completed.
The Nagarok is using a kind of sustained hyperspace field to slide through normal space without acceleration or inertia.
Batteries.
Our engineers think the field can be overloaded with EMP blasts.
Okay, shit, I'm gonna do this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep these all docked. So we need ACVs to EMP the Nagarok, and we need Super Acolytes to kill everything else. But they're still vulnerable to multi-beam frigates, and they got a lot of them out there. That's why I'm keeping them docked for now.
Beginning construction. Stand by Group 5.
Kill these.
Online. Turning to hangar. Ready to go.
Yeah, dock for now.
Bridge.
Dock.
Report of hostiles
Dock, dock,
by
dock, dock,
Group
dock.
5. Stand by Group 5.
Now I think the Nagarok is like... We don't get to see this, but I think it's running around like eating all the Titan ships. Which is a really cool mission detail. Like, they're breaking off from their attacks, and then it just goes and eats them instead to get something out of it.
Clear repulsor field.
Now I'm gonna focus on the frigates, so that when I have the Super Acolytes out in significant enough numbers, I am going to be able to just kill all the capital ships. So that's the plan, at least. They take a while to build. Like, they're
Stand by Group 5.
not that expensive, but they take a while to build.
Command ship is under attack.
It's the primary problem here.
Show 'em what we can
Stand
do.
by Group 5.
Bring 'em down. Bring 'em down. Carry
This is looking pretty bad, but I think it's actually okay.
Report of
There it
hostiles
is.
by Group 7.
It has to stop to reorient itself. It moves incredibly fast, but it has to stop to turn at least.
Stand by Group 5. Command
That's one
ship is
weakness.
under attack.
Put the herd up. Show 'em
Now
what
I
we're
think I
made
can
of.
launch the Super Acolytes.
Auto launch set. Bridge. This is command. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Oh, that's amazing.
Need repair.
That's on evasive too.
Is reporting damage.
Oh, look at the bastard eating everything.
Online. Returning to hangar.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Nice.
Command.
Ready to go.
Adding ships to Group 1.
This is how powerful I want like the regular Acolytes to be.
Command ship is under attack.
Where's our other Dreadnought?
Repairs, Command.
Oh, it's here, okay.
Reporting in.
Repulse maybe?
Firing
No!
repulsor.
No, are we... No! Oh, it's still alive. Whew. Thought we were gonna lose our tank destroyer.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 5.
Maneuver drive at full.
Okay, their aim is not awesome. I gotta gotta say that they're not superb against Strikecraft.
Stand by Group 5.
Aye, Command.
Move in.
Command ship is under attack.
So the ACVs, we need the ACVs to destroy the Nagarok. Oh, we still have support module slots.
Construction underway.
Maybe I lost it like recently.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Bridge.
Receiving.
Setting assigned Group 1.
Target acquired.
Targeting down the ramming frigates, perfect. I have lost a few. Like they're not invulnerable. They're actually quite easy to lose. They're actually quite you know, vulnerable.
Stand by Group 1.
Heading in. Ready to go.
Stand by
Oh
Group
wait,
1.
I got
This is
a
command.
bunch that are not
Adding ships to
that are
Group
not in
1.
the group. Okay, cool.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Oh, this thing is gonna die instantly. Zap! Get fucked! Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Command.
Where's my ACV?
Bridge.
I don't have any.
Files by Group
No!
5. Beginning construction.
No! It's eating my second dreadnought.
Stand by Group 1.
Come on, build an ACV. Like, hurry.
Command.
If I can just get one out, I can EMP it.
This is command. Bridge. Command.
There, we got it.
Ready.
EMP. Hit it. Hurry. I think I hit it. No? No, it's not charged yet. Damn it. I am doing damage to it, though.
Stand by Group 1.
Dreadnoughts destroyed.
Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Oh! I'm gonna get it! I'm gonna get it! My other destroyer was blocking the way! It's not gonna escape! Get fucking wrecked! Get fucked! Get fucked! Fuck you, Space COVID! This destroyer was a hero. It was blocking the way.
The price was heavy. Kith Sumtaw burned out the heart and mind of the beast, but the bodies of their loved ones could never be recovered. All that remained of them was a glittering infinity of wire, mysteries, and microcircuits. For years to come, isolated pockets of the cancer would flare up to threaten the quadrant. But the new technologies born from Sumtaw's bitter campaign soon rendered Higaran ships immune to the infection. In time, the last remnants of the monster were crushed. The beast never rose again.
Price for this space looting was indeed quite heavy. Yeah, absolutely.
Much and risked all. For their efforts, they were brought into the innermost circle of Higaran power. Nabal, Sajet, and Sabani bowed before them. And from that day to this, Sumtaw's children have been known to one and all as Beastslayers.
Beastslayers. So that was Homeworld Cataclysm, or Homeworld Emergence as this version is called. Oh, I have so many thoughts about this game. Worth it, I guess? Probably not. Okay, so this game. The first thing I'm going to say is that the last mission was a lot harder and it took a lot longer than I expected. But it was cool. It felt like a cool challenge. I had to think it through how I wanted to do things and make some decisions. And there were some setbacks, but it still worked out. Took me like an hour and 40 minutes almost to clear the last mission. That was unexpectedly long. Holy shit. This game is really cool. Like, in terms of story and atmosphere, I think it's excellent. I think it's great not only because the central premise is compelling, with, you know, the unleashing of a completely different enemy that is completely unlike anything else, and then you have to, like, try to prevent it from spreading, and you have to undo the mistake you made. I think that's really compelling, but it's not only that, it's also the way this game fleshes out everything in the story. It fleshes out the Higarans. We get to see more about the struggles between the different kith. We get to see more of the Taidan, how they've fractured into two different factions, one of which is allied with you, one of which is holding on to their old idea of the Empire and trying to get it restored. We get to see more of the Tyrannic Raiders and how they're working together with the Taidan now, and how they're more like on an equal footing instead of the other way around when they were just like servants. We get to see a very detailed, like, character development for Kith Somtaw, how they move from being miners to being like a warrior Kith, how they become the Beastslayers, and, you know, how they rise to the challenge and how they manage to redeem themselves in the eyes of their people. There's a lot of detail in the Homeworld Cataclysm manual detailing the backstory, and it explains a lot about how after the kiths came to Higera, the major kiths like Jet and Nabal and Soban and Manan, they were the ones who were like had most of the power, and they were the ones who were allowed to use the mothership to build ships so they could explore the galaxy. And the lesser kith like Somtaw were not allowed as much time and resources to do anything. And there was like a political struggle where the Somtaw finally won and were allowed to use the mothership to build ships, and they used it to build the Kunlan and the Falcorum, which is the sister ship that you meet throughout the campaign, and the Kleesan, the research ship that you lose to the beast, like as soon as you find the beast, or as soon as the beast is unleashed. So this is like them rising to the occasion, and it's also them cleaning up their own mess, because they are the ones who messed up. They are the ones who unleash the beast in the first place, so it's also very fitting that they are the ones who have to like actually destroy it in the end. So I just love the concept of the entire campaign. I love the idea. I love the fact that there's actual like character development, and I also just find it to be kind of an emotional story overall. I feel like in the original Homeworld 1, the voice acting is deliberately quite subdued, and the dialogue is deliberately quite scaled back. Like it's toned down. It's you can still hear a lot of emotion sometimes from the characters, but it's subtle, right? And here you have characters who are not professionals. They're not like professional military. They're just miners, and they have to go through the worst things you can imagine in this galaxy. And you can hear the emotion much more clearly in their voices and their despair and their panic. And I really think the voice acting like carries a lot of the emotional engagement in this game. And I just find it all to be very compelling stuff. It's also written like in a different way, because the dialogue, it's not only about the voice acting, it's also the dialogue is written in a more detailed way. You know, you get to hear characters actually have conversations, which is something in Homeworld 1 rarely happened. In Homeworld 1, the voiceover was very like matter of fact. They explain what happens and what you have to do next, and that's fine. It worked really well for that game. But I do appreciate that this one is like more detailed. I do appreciate that there's more more technical details, more little touches. Like in one of the earlier cutscenes, you hear the commander of the Kunlan say something like, "Yeah, good job salvaging those ships, workers 3 and 7. I'm sure they'll forget to thank us later after the first major battle." You know, just little details like that, and I like that a lot. So in terms of story and atmosphere, I just think this game is excellent. I think this might actually be my favorite story in the Homeworld series. I do like the story in Homeworld 1 an awful lot as well, and it comes very close, but I do think this one edges out just because of the detail and the fact that the threat is the antagonist is also really strong. Like the beast is a really terrifying enemy. I do think they maybe they make it a little too human in the end. The beast, I feel like maybe they give it too much speech, and it talks too much, and it feels like more human in its emotions and motivations. Maybe not motivations, but in the way it expresses itself, which I think might have been like a slight misstep, but overall I think it's a really excellent enemy. And it also just comes out of nowhere. I unfortunately already knew about it when I played the game the first time, because it was like all over the marketing for this one. But if you haven't seen the marketing and you don't know this game, it really comes out of left field. Like, it's just, wow, what the hell is this evil space plague that is suddenly unleashed? So yeah, all of that I think is actually fantastic. I also talked at length about the mission design, how I think it's really good at that it's dynamic, that there are a lot of mission objectives that you can fail without failing the mission. You can fail an objective, and what happens is that maybe you get a larger fleet to fight, or maybe you get like some kind of drawback, but it's not an instant fail, right? And like now, for example, in the final mission, you can destroy the Nomad Moon, and then the Bentusi will help you, and then the Taidan fleet will withdraw on its own. That's what happened the first time I tried the mission. But now I didn't. I just destroyed the fleet normally, because I hit it with a really good siege cannon shot. So I was able to defeat it, or at least the absolute most of it. Sorry. And the mission still worked. Nothing broke, nothing stopped working, and everything just kept going as normal. It feels dynamic. The missions feel very well constructed. That's one of the issues I had with Deserts of Karak, which is otherwise a game that I enjoyed a lot. One of the issues I had with it is that the mission design often felt kind of artificial. The enemies had like infinite waves of units coming at you, and you had to like just survive and complete your mission objectives, and it didn't feel like an actual battle a lot of the time. It felt like you were fighting against a tide rather than like an enemy that had a fleet. And this is more well constructed in that regard. So yeah. In terms of gameplay, however, I have some notes. These are some problems I had with the game even when I played it the first time like ages ago, and I still have many of those same issues. I think, and I'm not sure if this is like something that people in the community agree with, but I think that the ship balance between different ship types in this game is kind of a mess. I feel like there are multiple compounding changes made from Homeworld 1 that make Strikecraft in this game extremely vulnerable. Your fighters die in droves, like they just get massacred over and over again. You have to replace your acolytes over and over again, because the weapon types of the ships have been rebalanced so that Strikecraft are much easier targets. They get hit a lot more, and they're also more vulnerable to explosions from enemy ships. So it really feels weird that you have to like all your acolytes die and get replaced in the earlier missions like over and over again. It also feels weird that the missions are very difficult up until the point you get carriers and destroyers, which you get in the same mission. After that, it becomes very easy for a while until you get to the final mission where it's challenging again. Because the destroyers are so strong and the carriers expand your fleet so much that it's a complete change of the entire dynamic of the game. And I also feel like, even though I do appreciate having like a low supply limit for this game, I feel like it's thematically appropriate that the Kith Samta would not have like a massive fleet like the mothership had in the first game. I also feel like the fact that you almost always stocked on resources is kind of weird. I find that to be kind of strange. I think it's a little... It's also one of those things that feels a little artificial. Like in the first game, at least in the classic version, the remaster also had some balancing issues in that regard, but in the classic version, you had to like scrape out everything you could from your resources. Unless you were salvaging like a ton of enemy ships, you really had to be resource efficient. And in this game, you kind of don't. I came into the last mission with 100,000 resources. I ended up using maybe 30,000 of them. I didn't have to harvest anything in the final mission because I had such a ridiculous amount of resources. And that's something I feel like this game was developed pretty fast. I think it came out about a year after the original, which is an extremely fast development time. Nowadays you could probably never do it like that. And I think that shows in the way that it's really a project of passion, but in terms of gameplay, there are some things that have not been tested properly, in terms of balance especially. So if I knew how to mod this game to rebalance some things, I would have a lot of fun with that. But I really wish this game got a remaster like Homeworld 1 and 2 did, because then that could also be an opportunity to tweak some things. I do have to say some nice things about the gameplay, though. I do think that most of the missions are, like I said, very well constructed, and they are challenging in a way that actually, even though the tools you have at your disposal are a little weird in how they're balanced, I still think the game really encourages you to be strategic with them and to think things through when you decide how to use them and how to use them. So I do like that. Like just a little small touch, like in the last mission I had 2 dreadnoughts and I had to like keep alternating between them when I used the repulsor. Like things like that. The game really makes you think. It feels like a strategy game in that regard, which is the key component really. So yeah. Overall, this is an extremely, for being like an expansion made by a different developer, it is a very passionate and ambitious project. I love the tone and atmosphere and feeling of it. I love the story. Oh, I talked about this before, but I love how it uses the Bentusi, how they get like a completely different role in the story and they get like a ton of development. I think it's awesome. And I think that if this got like another 6 months in development, maybe a few more balance passes, maybe some concepts could have been changed a little bit, I think it would have been even better. It probably would have been even stronger. But as it stands, it's still a damn good game. I'm really glad I played it again. I forgot to mention there are also some bugs, like I shot myself with my own siege cannon, like things like that. Things that they probably could have ironed out if they had a few more months of development time. You know? Either way, it's a good game. Homeworld 2 is next. I'm going to be playing that next, and that's going to be really cool. It's been a very long time since I played that, so it's going to be nice to see how it holds up. I'm also going to be playing the remaster of Homeworld 2, which is, I've never done that before, only multiplayer. So that's going to be nice. But before we end the stream today, there's one more thing I want to do. There's one more thing I want to look at. And that is, like I said at the beginning of the stream, the trailer for Homeworld 3 that was released at Gamescom. So I'm going to show that to you right now and right here. And we're going to see if all the little details we can pick up. Just going to see if I can get this on stream here. Boink. This should be... There we go. Okay, cool. So this is basically just on YouTube. I don't think this should be a problem with like restreaming a trailer that is free on YouTube. And the reason I'm going through this now and not after playing Homeworld 2 is because this was just released just a few days ago, so I want to go through it now while it's still fresh. So I'm going to watch the whole thing through once first, and then I'm going to go through and just point out a few details that I noticed. If you got any more details in chat, please let me know. Increase the volume a little bit.
It was a simple perimeter scan, escorting resources. But we were ambushed by Kalan raiders. Fighters were no problem, but the missile frigates were a different story. Command got clever. One wing used cover to keep themselves safe on approach. While another group found a tunnel in the structure to sneak behind them.
We're on the right path, waiting range. Future up. Let's do this.
It worked. But just before a carrier battle group arrived, we scrambled bombers.
Vector confirmed. Scanning zone adjusted.
Perfect for attacking capital ships.
This is bomber lead. Engaging carrier.
We protected the resourcers while they hauled in the goods, which meant we could roll out assault frigates.
Cleared hot. Let's take it to them. Stay on them.
Break contact.
The raiders weren't pushovers, but command countered their hit-and-run tactics. The way their carrier exploded, beautiful. And we even grabbed a little souvenir. That missile frigate is ours now.
Okay, so that was the trailer, as it was shown at Gamescom just a few days ago. So I'm gonna start off by saying that I think this looks really good. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go through it now, like step by step, and try to see how many details we can figure out, like how many little things, hints we can see about what this game is going to be about. Okay, outside anomaly space. I don't know what that means. This entire thing here, this entire structure looks like it's one of the hyperspace gates that is like broken, that is destroyed. And the developers have also hinted in interviews that it's gonna have something to do with the gate network that shows up in Homeworld 2, and that something is going wrong with them, you know? So I'm guessing that's what happened here.
It was a simple perimeter scan, escorting resources. But we were ambushed by Kalan raiders.
Okay, so the Kalan raiders, they look a little bit like the Tyrannic raiders in that they have like yellow drive trails. But a lot of factions have had yellow drive trails, so that doesn't have to mean anything.
Fighters were no problem, but the missile frigates were.
And I just want to look at the lighting here. It looks ridiculously good in terms of lighting. Here is a lot of interesting things to look at. Okay, so these are still the interceptors, right? And they are, earlier we saw them 10 interceptors in one formation, and now there are 5 interceptors in one formation. So there are other hints throughout the trailer, but I think this also confirms that unless these, I mean, this could be a damaged squad, right? This could just be someone, they've lost some people. Otherwise, I think this confirms that you build these ships individually in Homeworld 3, and not in squads like in Homeworld 2. In terms of the UI, there are some interesting things to note here. You can see that the cursor has like a little projection. We can see if we can back off a little bit and show that again. The cursors have like a little projection that projects onto surfaces. You see it here. So you can give orders related to like surfaces. You can tell them to take cover behind this one, for example. Cover, hide behind debris. Yeah, exactly. So we knew that was going to be a thing, but I didn't know how it was going to work in terms of the UI. This is another interesting thing in the UI. I'm going to show you this again. Check this out here. Look at this now. Look at all the things down here. I don't know what exactly all of this means, but right now the W, which I'm guessing is some kind of move, is highlighted. And then he is like, I think, box selecting these ships, but they're not, the ships are not attacking yet. The enemy ships were box selected, our ships are not attacking yet. But here, I think he presses Q and gets them to go attack. I don't know if Q is like attack the ships I selected, or if Q is attack nearest ship, or whatever, but I just thought that was interesting. It looks very different. The UI looks completely different from any Homeworld game we've seen so far. So that's, which makes sense because there's more stuff to keep track of, like with the, you know, the structures and everything. Here's another thing that's interesting to note. How many ships do we have in this formation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exactly. So I think this confirms that you can build these ships individually. They don't have to always come in squadrons of a certain size.
It worked. But just before a carrier battle group arrived.
Right.
We scrambled bombers.
So here you see, we actually building apparently the attack bombers, or at least we are queuing them up by 5 at a time. So we're queuing up 5 or 10 bombers at a time. But it looks like they're coming out 1 at a time, which also points to the fact that there could be a different number of them in each formation. These are 8 in one formation here, for example. 9. There was another 9th one coming in as well. Bombers being effective against capital ships, that's not strange at all. Apparently, it appears that the resource collecting is now done mostly from the surfaces of these structures, which is a thing. This is also kind of interesting. Assault frigates effective against capital ships. That's new. Assault frigates in Homeworld 1 are mostly effective against, like, corvettes and stuff like that. They're okay against capital ships, but they're not great against them, and they lose against most... against ion cannon frigates, for example. So this is... I'm not sure if this is just, like, for simplification, but if that is their role, that is a new role they haven't had before.
The Raiders weren't pushovers, but command countered their hit-and-run tactics.
Also, it looks like the bombers are now firing some kind of torpedoes that are guided, or some kind of missiles, as opposed to plasma bombs, which they use in Homeworld 1 and Cataclysm and Homeworld 2.
The way their carrier exploded, beautiful.
That is a very nice looking tip explosion.
Souvenir.
And this confirms that salvaging is back, which is something that I know a lot of people are excited for. In Cataclysm, you had to damage enemy ships to salvage them, and here this thing doesn't look damaged. I don't know if that means you can just yoink them. I'm kind of in two minds about this, because I know a lot of people really love salvaging. I personally think salvaging is too easy in Homeworld 1. Whether you're playing the remaster or classic version, I think salvaging is too easy, and I think it's... I think it is really cool. I like the fact that it's in the game, and I understand a lot of people like it for good reason, but I do hope they make it more challenging than in that game.
Missile frigate is ours now.
Looks like the gates are also still... Like, we've been seeing this... this thing with entering the gates. It looks like they're still active in some way, shape, or form, based on what we've seen in promotional material. Yeah. So that's a lot of stuff from that trailer. Not sure if there was anything else. Oh yeah, there's one other thing. One thing that does concern me slightly is that we haven't actually gotten a chance to see any full 3D movement yet. So far, all of the movement that has been done seems to be done in relation to these structures, right? So you click... I'm going to see if I can show you this again. You click here, for example, you can see you can give orders related to the structures. But you're not giving orders like, go here and this elevation is like this. But that doesn't mean it's not there. It just means that we haven't seen it yet. There's another shot here later. I'm going to see if we can see that.
It worked. Just before a carrier.
Let's see. Hold up. Maybe it's earlier.
We scrambled bombers.
I just want to see, because you can see that the mothership here is like situated a bit over the structure. So it looks like they do have different elevation compared to each other, at least. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm not sure if the movement is all going to be relative to the structures, or if it's going to be like 3D movement the way it is in the other games as well. I'm hoping for the latter. I really hope they're not like making it a 2D plane that is all situated around a mega structure. Either way, I think the game looks really good. I'm really hyped for it, and I think it's gonna be awesome when it comes out. Well, I don't know. I'm trying also not to get my hopes up too much. Like, I'm trying to keep my expectations on a manageable level, right? But either way, I am really looking forward to it. It is the game that I'm looking forward to the absolute most right now. Okay. I said this at the end of my BioShock 2 my stream, end of my BioShock 2 stream, that I do love the sound of my own voice when I'm talking about my opinion on games. So I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon, so you won't have to listen to me ramble on. But before we do that, I'm just gonna show you the schedule for the next week. It is going to be weird. I start working tomorrow, and my work times are really weird, so I won't be able to make my normal stream time of... I usually stream at 19 Central European summertime. Won't be able to do that because I'll be working evenings. Gonna lower the music a little bit. So instead, I will be streaming at different times on Tuesday, I am going to be streaming, continue streaming Bioshock 2, Minerva's Den DLC, at 22 Central European summertime. So that is actually 1 hour later than right now. And then on Thursday, if we're not finished with Bioshock 2, the DLC, I'm going to stream earlier in the morning at 10 Central European summertime. So that's, well, it's in 13 hours from now, but on Tuesday. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. You can. My advice is, if you want to know which times these represent, just Google CEST. It is standard time plus 2 hours. And if we're done with Bioshock 2 Minerva's Den, I'm going to do something else for Thursday. I don't know what yet. I don't know what that is, but it's going to be something. Friday, we're going to play some more Age of Empires 4 late in the evening. Also in 22, 10 in the evening, Central European summertime. And then on Sunday, that's going to be regular streaming time at 7 in the evening, 1900 hours. And we're going to start Homeworld 2. More specifically, the remaster. And I think that's going to be pretty great. So yeah, that was it. That was it for Cataclysm, and that was it for me for tonight. Looking forward to the next stream. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when I stream at different times. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed watching me play Cataclysm. And if you like the stream, you can follow me on Twitch to get notified when I stream. You can also follow me on Twitter. Got the link or the Twitter handle down there if you want to get notified when I stream. Yeah, I think that's about it for me tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great time. Hope to see you next time. Good evening and good night.